What up guys, Gleeful MTG, finally back with a new video. Today we're playing Jeskai Convoke. As you know, rotation is coming up and we're going to lose Epic here. It's going to make Gleeful Demolition not quite as good in Boros, so we're expanding to blue. You already know the core of the Boros Convoke deck. Let's talk about the new cards. So we're getting 4 Sirens and 3 Zoetic Glyphs. These glyphs are nice because they really give us a way to come back after a board wipe. It goes to the graveyard, we get to discover, hopefully we hit a couple of creatures, and then we're right back into the game. But let's not talk too much about it, let's get into this gameplay. Let's go. Alright, we got a pretty solid hand here. We got the Cavern to produce red. Start off with the Siren. Hopefully turn 3 we can glyph. We got plenty of artifacts lying around. Hopeless Nightmare. We'll just get rid of the case. No creatures on board. This looks like some kind of mono black discard deck. Go ahead and cash in our map token here. Alright, we find Vantage. We got a red source just in case we do need it. Tithing Blade. Not going to be very good against us. We'll get rid of Inspector and keep our flyer. Turn 3. 6 power on the board. Looking pretty good here. We got protection against that board wipe. Tithing Blade's not going to do it. We'll keep our 5/4, although we could have sacked it. And Discover 3. We'll play our Recruiter. Get in here for some good damage. We could have Gleeful Demolition our token and discovered and got more, but that's good enough for our opponent. We got the game. Alright, starting off with a okay hand. Could use a few more token producers, but it'll do. And a blue source just in case we draw a blue card. We'll see how this goes. Looks like it's the mirror match. We get the Recruiter. That's always good to see. Play the Inspector here. We get Scries in with our Warden of the Inner Sky. That's really an all-star. We'll keep the Demolition. Opponent plays his own Warden. Probably gonna Scry himself. Bottom, might see that. Ooh, and a Gleeful Demolition. He's gonna be ahead of us in card selection.
Nice.
We get the Demolition though. And follow that up with Knight-Errant. Spyglass doesn't do much here. Taking the Inspector and Resolute Reinforcements. Probably should have kept the land open. That was a mistake on my part. Then I could have played the Inspector and got another body on board because we really want to try to go wider, faster than our opponent. We already have the Recruiter in our hand. Right now our opponent's winning. He's getting his Warden up to the Flying Vigilance dude. But we got the case. If it doesn't get much bigger than this, we can take it out next turn. Draw the Cavern. Okay, we'll put that on human. I think we're going to play the Inspector here and then take out that Warden before it can get any bigger. And then probably do some scrying with our own Warden. It can't quite kill us as long as we leave up some blockers. We'll tap some goblins in our clue token. No attacks, we gotta hold back. We just need a few more bodies so we can go wider than our opponent. Evangelist is good for our opponent. We're running out of time. Oh, but we get the Demolition. That's pretty good for us. Puts us way ahead on board presence. We need some tapping here, some scrying. Kind of want the planes, but we also don't. Be nice to double spell, but we have 3 and 2, so one planes isn't going to do it. Pass it back to our opponent. War Leader's Call. That's a problem. We kind of have to go for it next turn. See if our opponent attacks. He's got to do the math right. I don't think he has it.
Are you sure about that?
Can't attack with the Evangelist. Or no, maybe that was a mistake. Maybe our opponent made a mistake. Yeah, I don't think the math is in our opponent's favor. We'll do some blocking here. We're gonna take a big hit, but it's not gonna kill us. Just double check the math. We should be at 3. Opponent's got 1 blocker. Recruiter should end the game. Alright, not the best hand here. 2 Knights is not really what you want to see. But we got all the colors of mana. They are pain lands. That's going to be hard on life total. Wait on our opponent here. We'll start off with the Siren. That we can use the map token turn 2 and play the Inspector unless we draw something better. Opponent's gonna start off with a tap land, Dimir colors, okay. We get the Recruiter, that's pretty nice. Then we're gonna cash in this map token like I was talking about. Well, at least we got the land off the top of the deck. Another tap land for our opponent. And just attack here. We could play the Knight. We don't have enough creatures to make playing the Knight worth it. Third land for our opponent. Alright, they're going to play K-Saga. So far, not doing a whole lot. We'll run out reinforcements. Play the Evangelist. Alright, they need a board wipe or they're basically dead. We'll refill. That was a bad hit off a Knight, but they gotta have the board white here. Alright, so some kind of Dimir Toxic deck. They drew, but that's not gonna be enough. The opponent has drowned an Ichor. Okay. We have a second Knight. I still think we got the game next turn. Even through a cut down. You get the battle cry from Evangelist also. Alright, let's go swing. As soon as our opponent stops roping us. I think they're a little bit salty. March of Wretched Sorrow. Okay, we lose out on that boost, but still a lot of damage here. Down to 4. Alright, we'll pass back to our opponent. Experimental Augury. They're digging. So they have to have Path of Peril. It's the only thing that saves them. Even then, we'll get the attack with a hasty Recruiter if we want to. Another Augury. We should have this game. Yep. Alright guys, here goes the full deck list. Boros Convoke always feels really strong, but this Jeskai list, I think it's going to be really strong at the start of the new meta. Everyone is going to be trying new cards, new decks. You got a tried and true strategy that you know works. I can see an argument for a few cases of the Felch Falcon, maybe instead of the Yotian Frontliner, going down on a glyph or 2 here and there. But all in all, this is where I'm going to start. Feels really good. Can't recommend the deck enough. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.